Welcome to Swarf here at MACH 2018. Mark and I are joined by Mazak. It is day one of the show. Alan, Maya and Lawrence, thank you for joining us.
Pleasure, thank you.
So we're midway through day one, probably towards the end. How has it gone for you?
It's gone really well, yeah. The stand looks fantastic. Hopefully those who have visited have got the same impression of the stand. A lot of effort's gone into it in terms of planning and activity. So yeah, we're pleased with the result and pleased with day one's on this activity.
Is this your biggest stand ever? Because it looks larger to me.
It is. Well, for MACH, this is the biggest stand we've ever had. In terms of square meters, it is. And it is the biggest stand at the show, so we're very proud to have that
Does that give you the opportunity to, because of the halls, to have a bigger stand?
Yes, in partial, but also the fact that the whole exhibition is completely new. We had a chance to do something different, so we took that chance.
The stand does look very impressive, and later on in the show, Paul and myself have taken a little bit of a tour, so look out for that. So Maya, you've been arranging the stand, you've been designing this for months. You're thinking, I can relax, can you?
Well, it wasn't only me. There's a whole army of people who support me, of course, so it's a team effort, of course, but relax, no. This is just the beginning of the job, the week, day number one, so we are having few more days to go. And after that, there is, of course, the inquiries we get and the work after, taking care of customers and inquiries we gather through the week, so the work never stops.
This is really the start.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning. So what's the beginning of, what's it the beginning of? You know, you're getting your leads, but what is the key to coming onto the Mazak stand? Why are people drawn to your company?
I think the key for UK manufacturing and our customer base is really that productivity gain. Now, how can we increase the gap between productivity in our country to be more effective? And clearly the solutions we're offering and those that are available throughout the whole of MACH are important for UK PLC to adopt and take on board, so we can achieve that aim of improving the productivity of the UK manufacturing to a point where we are competitive as anybody else in the world.
You say competitive. One thing I've noticed actually, Lawrence, is being on your stand, there's a big emphasis on Industry 4.
Yes.
When you're selling machine tools now, is it about software? It's not, it's the whole package.
It is the whole package, it's everything that goes with it, but clearly the ability to monitor what is happening with the machine and to communicate effectively with the machine is vital, you know, and iSmart brings that in from a number of different facets.
And who are you looking for to visit the stand? You know, who are the main people that you want walking through the door, and who have you got on your stand to answer that?
I think it's the whole cross-section of industry, from operators through production engineers, through financial responsibility, managing directors. They can really see how each opportunity that we can offer as a company in terms of solutions, be it from a machine tool, be it from the software that iSmart offers, they can really see how we can benefit their business throughout the whole area of manufacturing and metal cutting, and also now of course hybrid with additive also being brought into play. So it's really important they come and see what we can offer.
And sorry,
the new generation, the young ones, the operators of the future, the people who may actually through the show find that engineering and manufacturing is what they want to do, because we're always looking for new generation to get into this business.
And your facility allows a lot of younger engineers to come
it does, yeah.
see you.
We're proud of the association we have with education and STEM, and bringing through obviously apprentices across the whole area of our business, not just in manufacturing, but through service, through the marketing and other areas that go into manufacturing. It's not just about metal cutting, it's all those support areas which are so important that can give careers to the youngsters of today. We've been in the UK for 30 years, we're proud of that fact, and next year will be our 100-year anniversary, and that innovation has really come through working with our customers, working with the people that are using our machines and developing the technology that you see on the stand today.
So if you've got a birthday next year, sorry, but what's going to happen? You know, is there going to be a party?
Maybe we get an invitation.
Yeah, maybe we do.
You never know.
I think you're keeping it under wraps.
I think you'll have to wait and see. But clearly, it's a big year for us, and we're very excited that we've been around for 100 years and will be around for a long time into the future.
I think that's true.
Just another question to Lawrence is that the way that engineers are buying their machines, are you finding that a lot of them are actually taking finance as a way of purchasing something that they may not been able to afford in the past?
Yeah, I think so. And the trend we've seen is for customers to change their machines more frequently. because clearly the technology is moving on at a faster pace. To keep competitive, particularly in the subcontract environment, you need to reinvest, and we're seeing that.
Yeah. And we work with a range of partners to offer that finance service, again depending on the particular needs and demands of those customers. So it certainly plays an important part.
And when you look at the machines that you've actually got on your stand, is there anything that sort of is real cutting edge to an engineer who hasn't visited MACH to come and see you?
I think they're all cutting edge to a greater or lesser extent, depending on where your
it's a good answer.
Challenges are focused. But clearly, all of the machines on our stand are driven by our customers. We're very proud of the product group in the UK that has brought through what are the demands and challenges of our customers into the reality of a product. I guess the one I'd pick out is the Variaxis i300 AWC with the integrated automation and extended tool capacities on a 5-axis platform. You've then got the HCR, very much focused on the aerospace sector. Automation's a key element, and we have the TA12 at the one end of our offering for small turning assist requirements, right through then to the Palatech, which has been around for a number of years and been hugely successful. So I think every machine you see on our stand, and the two that aren't on our stand, on other stands, really demonstrate core technology which has been developed over the years by ourselves, led by our customers.
And the DDL.
And
the laser, the first ever direct diode laser, which is first time shown in UK, the fastest cutting laser machine there is, and we are the only ones and the ones that were the first time introduced it to the market ever. No other competitors have this technology.
That's what I like about a show, is being able to see something that you're not going to see on a daily basis. It's there, it's tangible, it's in front of you. Yeah. You've got your apps guy able to answer any questions that you need, and you've got your answers at events like this. Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask you a similar question across the board from different perspectives, but why visit, Lawrence, to you first, why visit the Mazak stand from your perspective?
From my perspective, I think it's the energy that we bring to the industry. I think it's the fact that we've got a solution for every sector. We've got a solution for every type of customer. You know, we treat our customers the same, whether they're a small subcontractor or a larger business, a blue chip business. And that, for me, should be the attraction.
Perfect. Maya?
We position ourselves as leaders in the industry, and if you want to know what's going on and what's the next trend, then you have to come to Mazak.
Get in touch, and you can. And Alan?
I think for me it's a combination of some of the comments you made earlier regarding application support, that ability to provide a solution. The machine tool is one element, the finance is one element, the application support is another element, and of course the service, the through life service of that product. And we pride ourselves on supporting machines which are 40, 50 years old. And that's done through having that desire to work with our customers and provide the best solution we can offer. That's what will make us successful into the future as we've been in the past.
One thing I'd like to say, I know that I'm the fourth person.
Go on then.
I do visit a lot of your customers, and so do my colleagues. And when they're talking about Mazak machines, the backup and the help that they get in choosing the right technology, the right package, they've always got a very good word for Mazak, and it's nice to hear. And you should know that.
Yes, we're proud that we offer that level of application support and project management as well, which is also important as more and more customers demand those levels of activity from us. It's not just a supply of machine tool, it's a supply of a whole package, which is a key differentiator for us.
And we want to encourage anybody who's going to visit the show to come onto your stand. We've still got another 4 more days.
We have.
Yep, so are your feet going to hold up for the day?
Of course it will.
Of course, I love that, the power.
I think they're better than yours.
Yeah, day one has not been brilliant. Okay, so thank you so much. And now Paul and I have taken a very brief tour around the Mazak stand just to give you that little bit of introduction before you visit the show.
MTD on location.
So, as promised, I did say that we were going to take a tour around the Mazak stand.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, we're starting in the hub here, really, aren't we? This is the centralist part of the stand, and you can see a lot to do with their iSmart factory solutions. It's a big push, isn't it, for Mazak?
Oh, everything. And it's all about connectivity, and we've covered it. And every Swarf and Chips that we do, this is kind of mentioned in the background.
Industry for connectivity. But let's have a look at the machines.
I said this earlier on today, as well as I think you may have seen, is if you're coming to the show and it is something that you were quite scared of with the Internet of Things and everything like that, I'm sure if you come to the show, you will know how to manage your factory by the end of the day.
They're doing some great demonstrations as well of how they can connect up your machine shop, so definitely worth a look.
Are we going
to... First machine.
Oh, this one, right? We're going to go to this one.
one?
Let's start with metal cutting. So this is the popular Integrex i400S. Now this is a beautiful machine. Tell us about it, Linz.
Well, it's very popular. I'm sure the apps guy can tell you about it.
It is a sub-spindle machine. This is the i400. Mazak are very well known for their multitasking machines, and this is just one of them. But obviously you can see the tool changer on the left-hand side of the machine. And if you could see behind the people there, you're seeing it's machining a very complex part, which is what these machines are about, especially with that B-axis head. But let's move on.
But also, Paul, you can see that everyone looking around it proves how popular the machine is in the first place.
Mazak are well known for their multitasking machines. They're a global leader. Here, tell me about this one.
Automation, something that everybody is talking about. And every single swarf, again, it is all about, you know, it's keeping those spindles turning, every bang for your buck, every moment counts, it's all making money, and that's what automation is about.
With this automation, this is retrofittable as well. This is the beauty of this. You could have a turning centre from Mazak and literally opt for this as an option and bolt it to your machine, so it can give you, again, what we talk about a lot, the overnight run, the unmanned run.
I've got a part that I've got to show you, because this is very impressive.
What, your car? Is that your car?
It's my car. No, that's not the part, but still, again, that's very impressive. But this part, oh my goodness. What's the cycle time on that one there, Paul? Do you know?
I haven't got a clue. But what I can tell you is it's made on this Integrex i500. Now, this is some machine. Again, Mazak pushing the multitasking capabilities that they have. You can just see, I mean, the size of this component and the weight of this part, I dread to think. But this machine is all about heavy-duty milling with your B-axis head, full 5-axis machining. You can have Capto C6 or Capto C8 on this machine. So if you were doing more harder milling operations, you're capable of doing that on this Integrex i500.
Now, Mazak, of course, we've got a wide variety of machines, a very large component over to a slightly smaller component.
And also, not to mention on that machine, it does come with a sub-spindle or a tail stop, depending on what your preferred option is. Yeah,
a compact machine.
Isn't this a great way of demonstrating the or illustrating the diversity of Mazak's range? Everything that we've just looked at, right the way to a fairly simple sort of 2, 3, 4 axis turning centre. This is the MSY, so you've got a sub-spindle, a main spindle, and a turret that can be seen here.
And also, of course, the smooth controls. Anyone, you know, who's got any questions about it, all the apps guys.
Smooth control.
Can you use a smooth control?
No, I'm not smooth. And this is typically the type of part that you would machine on this type of machine. So we go for the simple parts. There's a fidget spinner there. Lindsay, is that yours?
What? Yes.
Oh, wow. I tell you
what,
this is I love this machine. This has to be my highlight for today.
I thought there was another one around the corner to show
there
you.
Is, okay, but there's 2 highlights. Well, there's many highlights, but this is a really good one. This has kind of taken centre stage a bit for me.
It's not, automation, obviously, you're not just thinking about the same part going in and out and in and out. This is diversity and automation at exactly the same time.
So what we have here is a 5-axis machining centre with a pallet system integrated into it. Now, this is a complete Mazak cell. Everything from the machine tool, the control, to the pallet loader and the system, everything is fully integrated and is a Mazak solution. The idea here, principally, is you load up your 40 pallets, you press the button,
you go home,
and you go home.
You go home. You have dinner.
You can be rest assured in the comfort that you've got a machine that is everything to do with Mazak.
Oh, yeah.
And I do like in this machine as well the 5-axis, the layout in here. It is very easy to access, very easy to get into. Very nice working envelope, and if you're looking at loading parts, which you probably wouldn't be with this machine because you'd be loading through the auto station, it is a nice, got to be a highlight, i300 AWC.
Have you had any hospitality here yet, Paul?
Yes, lots of it.
Okay. Yeah. Now, next up is laser.
This is laser. This is the Optiplex 315 DDL. We spoke to Ian White about this machine earlier. It's interesting that Mazak are really starting to showcase their offering when it comes to laser, and I do know that when it comes to the technology that they offer, that they're right at the top of their game with the surface finish that you can create with their laser cutting profiling technology, and also the depths that you can achieve. But it's obviously a machine that's in action here and moving pretty quickly.
I think also there's so many people here on the stand, and you know, being Monday, Friday are normally quieter days, but it's really picking up now, isn't it?
It certainly is. Right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Can it keep up?
Can we? I've got shoes. How are your feet?
They're fine.
Yeah,
right.
Make sure you bring some plasters when you
I'm
come to the show.
I'm not carrying much weight, so it's easy. Okay, so where are we going to go now to?
I think this machine over here, the HCR.
Let's stop at this, because this is, again, We talk about highlights, this has to be an absolute cracker, this one. A horizontal machine with full 5-axis capability. If you watch this demo for a few seconds, we'll see that the table will completely rotate. Hopefully it will, and it will show us that the part is actually upside down, just to show you that pretty much every angle is achievable. This is a high-speed machine. I think it's a 30,000 RPM. It's all about machining at high speeds on aluminium machining, and this just illustrates the flexibility. There it goes upside down, perfect timing.
Paul, just a quick question. How do you get these internal grooves?
That's all done using very sophisticated axis movement and great tooling.
It's very impressive, I've got to say.
I used to use the machine tool.
Again,
right.
Here we go. The VCN.
So the VCN 530C, illustrating again the diversity of their product range. 3-axis machining centre. It just shows that Mazak can fit into every machine shop. If you're a subcontract engineer and you're maybe not tackling challenging parts and you want a simple 3-axis machine, then something like the VCN range is perfect as well. I know this is doing some hard metal machining too today, so it's definitely worth coming along to have a look.
There are some very impressive demos.
Let's
and keep going, because we've got this machine here, but round the corner is the actual part that it makes, and I think you're going to be very, very impressed. There's some gents up there. I wish we could get up there, but I think they're busy at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, this really is something else as well. The i800, it even plays music, or is that behind us?
That's behind.
Sorry, gents.
Oh.
You've got a true universal machine tool here.
Take a look.
Now, this is something that really is, whether it be big oil and gas components, very, very heavy goods essentially. This is a machine that will give you total flexible machining. It's a universal tool here, and you can see you've got a double pallet as well if you move around the front.
It's around the corner.
So if we go around the front of the machine...
We'll give you a little bit of time to catch up.
Give you a little bit of time. Don't fall down those steps when you come off there. Will you, Ian? So we're almost nearing the end of our tour of this stand, but it just show you what you can see here if you come to Mazak this week. This is obviously a part that hasn't been machined yet, but this is the second pallet. So you've got a twin pallet solution here. You set in one side while you're machining the other. It's the i800 V8, which is really something else. And this is a finished part. This is
it. Told you you'd be very impressed. And again, we've got different sizes of parts, and Mazak can literally, as you've already said, I'm just repeating what you've said there, Paul, but can literally deal with so many different customers' requests. It's very exciting.
Now, what about the VTC? Last machine we're going to check out here. This is a fixed bed travelling column machine. You've got a full 5-axis simultaneous capability with this machine, and you can see that B-axis head there working in conjunction with a rotary axis is machining a wheel. And then in this second side of the machine here, we've actually got an intersection in the middle, which means you can set one side and machine on the other, which is why this machine gives you so much flexibility. A lot of working envelope in a small footprint. Interrupted right at the end, would you believe it? Let's go this way.
We'll go around to the reception area now. It's a busy show, it's loud.
So, there we have it. That has been a tour of the Mazak stand. We're here on Monday at MACH. The show is running for how many days?
5 days.
5 days. So you can come and visit this stand throughout the week, right the way up to 4 o'clock on Friday. Really is worth a visit. It doesn't matter what you make or what you do. You should come and have a look at the tools and the equipment they have on here.
Yeah, definitely agreed. We'll see you during the week.